Let's also this morning get you all the latest updates on the Lakhimpur violence fallout. The Supreme Court has taken suo motu cognizance now of what played out in the district in Lakhimpur Kheri on Sunday, in which 8 lives were lost and dozens were injured. The Chief Justice of India, N.V. Ramana, led 3-judge bench will be hearing the case today. Justice Suryakant and Justice Hima Kohli are also part of the bench. This development comes a week after the UP government ordered a judicial probe into the matter headed by a retired High Court judge. An FIR has also been lodged against Union Minister of State MOS Home Ajay Mishra's son Ashish Mishra. The FIR states that the car seen mowing down protesters was speeding and allegedly belonged to the minister's son. Meanwhile, Congress leader Kapil Sibal took to Twitter to thank the top court for taking up the case suo motu, calling it the need of the hour. He said courts in India are the temple of justice and can restore the faith of the voiceless. Let's take this across to Nalini Sharma, who's getting us the latest updates of what really to expect as the Supreme Court is set to take up this matter today. Nalini, good morning. You've already seen the UP government setting up a judicial investigation right now under a retired High Court judge. But the fact that there have been no arrests in this case, the fact that there have been questions over the investigation, there's no doubt that all of that will come up today in the Supreme Court.
Well, Akshita, today is probably the most important development that can possibly take place in this entire incident, mainly because Supreme Court, which is the institution that safeguards the rights of the people, has taken suo motu cognizance, which means that by its own motion, it's decided to take up this case without any petition being filed before the court to hear what various parties have to say and likely to pass orders in this entire matter. Now, remember, Akshita, this is not the first time that the Lakhimpur matter has made mention before the Supreme Court. Just a few days back on Monday, when there was a hearing regarding the farmers' protests going on, the Attorney General had mentioned the incident and he said that it's very unfortunate what's happened. And at that time, the bench that was hearing the matter, Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, had said that in incidents like this, nobody really wants to take responsibility. So whether this bench headed by the Chief Justice of India is going to account some responsibility to the authorities in the matter and ensure that some action is taken is something that we have to wait and watch out for. Another interesting aspect is that no special bench has been assimilated to hear this matter. It's the regular bench that the Chief Justice sits with Justice Suryakant and Justice Hima Kohli that's going to be hearing the matter. So big developments are expected today. It's a suo motu cognizance that's been taken by the Supreme Court, which means that it already thinks that there are enough merits in the case for the court to take matters into their own hands. And as to whether or not that judicial inquiry that has been set up by the UP government will continue to go ahead with its investigation, or whether a new judicial inquiry will be formulated, is something that we'll have to wait and watch out for as things progress before the Supreme Court.
That's right. And this development that the Supreme Court has taken suo motu cognizance has been welcomed also by several opposition leaders. Nalini, for the moment, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Let's also get to the latest updates on the Lakhimpur incident itself. Even as in the investigation, you have not seen a single arrest taking place. We here on India Today have been putting out one video after another that shows exactly what happened. And here's a longer and clearer video of how protesters were mowed down by a speeding car. This is a 45-second video that shows speeding SUVs running down the protesters. These terrifying images, you can see speeding SUVs ramming into protesters, walking ahead peacefully with flags. They were completely oblivious to a speeding car coming in from behind them. This video has emerged 4 days after the Lakhimpur violence. The UP police, despite the fact that there's so much evidence on camera, is yet to make a single arrest in this case. Farmer unions have demanded the arrest of Union Minister Ajay Mishra's son Ashish Mishra, claiming that he was also part of the convoy of vehicles that plowed into that crowd, that he was there when this happened. Ashish Mishra, on his part, has denied any wrongdoing, saying that at the time of the incident, he wasn't even near the location. But that terrifying video has again put the focus and spotlight on the UP police, their investigation, and how, despite so much of video proof coming out, they haven't made a single arrest.